The Puritan family patriarch William is on trial when the movie opens in 1630s New England. The people around him accuse him of speaking poorly of the Bible and discard him as a phony Christian. William's family consists of his wife Catherine, son Caleb, twins Mercy and Jonas, and Samuel the infant in addition to his eldest daughter Thomasin. After being expelled from their plantation in New England, they establish a small farm there. Black Phillip is a big black goat that Mercy and Jonas often play with. Thomasin and Sam are playing peekaboo outside one afternoon. To frighten him, she hides her face, but when she turns to look down, Sam is gone. A wrinkly hand caresses Sam's body somewhere in the wood's deepest shadows just before the monster brings a knife to his chest. What look to be Sam's remains are being pounded by an elderly woman before she eats them. The woman then makes a gradual exit into the forest. Following Sam's absence, Catherine feels upset. The baby, according to the family, was taken by a wolf. With his father, Caleb goes hunting, but first he begins to take note of Thomasin's breasts. In the woods, Caleb starts to worry that he is also living a wicked life that would bring about his demise, since he starts to wonder that Sam was taken because he lived in sin. After William has comforted his son, they go hunting. When William shoots a rabbit with his rifle, the recoil hits him in the eye, and the animal flees. Catherine is furious when the two arrive home. Thomasin holds her father accountable for the two of them going hunting. By the river, Caleb and Thomasin are collecting water. When Mercy appears, she accuses Thomasin of being a witch and places the blame for Sam's absence on her. Thomasin cooperates with the charge and begins to frighten Mercy. If she persists with bothering Thomasin, she will receive mercy, Thomasin claims, for she is a witch. Thomasin and Caleb go into the woods because their crops aren't growing and are starting to cause problems. They are kept apart from one another. After going missing, Caleb finds a little cottage. A stunning woman appears from the doorway. The Puritan family patriarch kisses him, and then grabs his head with a disheveled hand. Later, Thomasin discovers a nude and scarred Caleb standing in the rain outside. The family starts to fear that evil is engulfing them. Even Catherine seems to believe Mercy and Jonas when they keep accusing Thomasin of being a witch. She overhears Catherine and William talking later about giving Thomasin to a different household. The family prays for Caleb, who is bedridden. After some time, Mercy and Jonas start to writhe on the ground as if they are being possessed, while Caleb starts to writhe and speak some form of prayer. Before passing away with a smile on his face, Caleb speaks as though he has accepted that he is about to meet God and begins to passionately moan. Thomasin exits the building and sobs in sorrow. She is being accused by William of doing something wrong that caused Caleb to die. She argues passionately in her defense, suggesting that Mercy and Jonas may have struck a demonic alliance with Black Phillip. Until something happens, William imprisons his 3 surviving kids in the goat's barn. The children witness a pale, naked creature in the barn sipping goat blood. Mercy and Jonas scream in response to the creatures, a witch, turn and cackling at them. Catherine appears to have discovered Caleb carrying Samuel while he is seated in a chair. When she approaches them, she takes Sam to breastfeed him, but in actuality, Catherine is merely being picked on by a crow. The goats have been butchered in the morning, and Mercy and Jonas have disappeared. When Thomasin leaves the barn, she watches Black Phillip come at William and use one of his horns to impale him. William appears to be prepared to fight, picks up a hatchet, but loses it, allowing Black Phillip to charge at him once more and knock him onto a pile of logs where he is crushed. Catherine emerges and keeps holding Thomasin responsible for the demise of her family members. Thomasin, who keeps telling her mother she loves her, begins to be choked by Catherine. Catherine is killed by Thomasin when she seizes a nearby sword and begins hacking at her face. Thomasin enters a barn silently and puts on a cloak. Later, when she runs into Black Phillip, she insists on speaking with him. We hear Philip's subdued voice after a little period of quietness. Thomasin is asked what she wants, and he responds with what he can guarantee to offer her. Thomasin is instructed to take off her clothes as Philip, who suddenly becomes human form, follows her. She does, and in her undies, she follows him into the woods. A group of witches in a coven are dancing naked around a fire in the middle of the forest. After that, the witches begin to float in the air. Thomasin accepts the gloom and starts to float herself above the woods. Like and subscribe for more videos and notifications. Thanks for watching.